everyone, welcome to How Ines Rolls. Today I am making soup. Are you surprised? I've been loving soup lately, so I am making a copycat version of the Olive Garden's pasta fagioli. It's so easy. Let's get started. If you attended my live, thank you so much. I am going to be doing lives now every Saturday. So if you missed it this weekend, catch me next weekend. It will be so fun. And I love getting to know everybody. So just wanted to make that announcement first. And if you're new here, I make really easy recipes that will be good for the family, easy to make, and your kids will love them. Unless they're my 6-year-old. So today I've been on a soup kick, and I feel like I have been eating a lot more vegetables, making soups. And so today I'm making the Olive Garden's pasta fagioli. Pasta fagioli. And so pretty much it's all in one pot. And today's Saturday, and I'm making it for Sunday's lunch. But tomorrow at church, I am going to be gone for most of the day. It's from 9 to 2 at least. It's a big teaching weekend for me. So I am going to pre-start the lunch right now, the dinner, and I'm going to make it so that it'll be so easy for Paul just to heat it up pretty much and eat and enjoy it. So when you go to the Olive Garden, one of my favorite things to have besides pasta fagioli is their yummy breadsticks. And of course, their salad. So I am going to also try to make some breadsticks, and I'll show you what I'm doing for the salad. Easy go-to. So first, I need my pot and some ground beef. As part of the recipe, which will be at the end of the video, follow it to a T. You're gonna just need some of these smaller macaronis, and you'll need some different beans, the good stuff, right? So in the recipe, it'll say like brown the ground beef, which I'm doing right now, and I'll bring you closer, and then put it aside while you saute the vegetables. But because I am going to be putting this in the refrigerator, I'm going to have my husband, I'm going to put the vegetables in when I put it in the fridge. So when he brings it to a boil, it'll come right up to the softness when he cooks it up and then the next day. Plus, I'm not going to add the pasta, and I'll have him do that as well. So you'll see how I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. So that way it's just a go-to meal for tomorrow after church. But let me bring you closer. Okay, as you can see here, my meat is nearly done. So this is where in the recipe it says to set it aside and then saute your vegetables. So what I'm gonna just do is start adding everything in and bringing it to a boil, minus the veggies and the pasta. So I have some garlic here. Now it says 3 cloves, but I'm just gonna kind of eyeball that. And you can actually put as much as you would like. I also have a bouillon cube for stock. It's supposed to be low sodium, so I'm just going to put in 1 cube instead of the 2 that I think it should need. And then I'm gonna add some dehydrated onions, because if I put regular onions, I have a feeling my kids won't eat it. So just a little bit of onion, and I'm just going to add some water and then add the rest of the ingredients. Now this recipe, you can also add more water to it if you feel like it before you put your pasta in, or after. You could even check, because it's going to be kind of like an Italian chili. So I'm also going to start adding some of the Italian seasonings. Now I have like basil, and I had like a couple of things, but I didn't have everything. So I decided to just use Italian seasoning to help with all of the flavors in here. So I put 3 teaspoons because I added them all up. And I'm just gonna start putting now the sauces. Okay, so now there's you have more of your sauce consistencies are in there. Plus it requires a little bit of sugar. And that's it, you guys. I'm just gonna bring this to a boil, and now I'm going to start working on the pasta. Okay, so my soup is already at a boil now. So I'm just gonna turn it off because that's done. And so I'm just gonna I'm just cooking up the pasta at about 10 about 10 minutes of that, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I just poured the pasta. It's just a cup of pasta. I'm letting it kind of cool down a little bit. I've already rinsed out my kidney beans. Now, I'm the only one in my family that likes beans, so I'll just add this to my soup after I pour it for myself. But I've already cut up some celery, and I'm just going to use some frozen carrots in this one this time. So you can definitely cut up your own carrots, throw it in there, boil it all up, follow the directions, which will be at the end of the video. And so these are the things I'm just going to add to the soup right before I put it in the refrigerator. The pasta I'm going to put into a baggie, so that's why I have it here. And that's it, you guys. I'm just going to leave the directions for Paul, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that in the refrigerator. Now that the soup is cooling down, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator in a minute. I thought I'd get started on the bread rolls. Now, I just took out a frozen loaf, let it thaw out. And so all I'm going to do is, I've already done it, is cut 6 equal portions, and I gotta make the breadsticks. So I'm just kind of pull it out. It's really soft right now. So maybe I'll even twist it. Oh, fancy. So I'm just gonna put those on here. Hopefully they'll stay. If not, it's okay, because I'm gonna put some yummy, I have some butter back here, and I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic to it and just spread it on top. And then I'm just gonna bake them and then put them aside. That way Paul can reheat them in the air fryer, or however he really wants to do it. So I just needed 6 breadsticks because there are 6 of us. Makes sense, right? So I'm just gonna try to get them to stay still. So I'm just gonna add a half a teaspoon to a half a stick of butter. That's probably more than enough. And just kind of mix that up and spread it on top of these glorious little carb yumminess. So I just have that go in. And I'm just gonna bake them until they're golden brown. I have it at 350, probably about 10 minutes or so. I'll take a look. Oh, yes. I can't even sample these, you guys, because it's for lunch tomorrow. I have to leave the house like by 8:30 tomorrow, so I need to make sure everything is in order tonight. So I'm happy to make this yummy lunch for my family, and I hope they like it. Let me show you what I'm doing for the salad. So here's the salad, just an easy chopped salad, Caesar salad. That'll be go. I'll put it in a bowl, make it ready. I'll do that tomorrow morning before I head out. So it's all there, and I wanted to show you the note. So I'm going to put this on the pan like this, where it says add a pasta, bring to a, just easy stuff, so that Paul will remember that there's salad in the bowl, that to heat up the breadsticks, and look at this bottom one. Save me some. I do have 4 boys. So that'll just be it. Let me just get a couple more things and I'll show you the breadsticks. Just came out of the oven. They smell so good, and I want to open them up and eat them. Cut them in half and eat them. They look so good. They're nice and thick. Be perfect for tomorrow. So I'm gonna let those kind of cool down. I'll wrap them up in a minute. But now I'm about to put the soup in the fridge. Gonna dump, this is about 3 or 4 stalks of celery, and I'm gonna put in some of these carrots. Also about the same, about 2 to 3 stalks, depending on how much, or I think it's like a half a cup to a cup. And we like carrots, so even a little extra wouldn't hurt. So now I'm just going to kind of give this a mix. I'll bring you closer to show you, and then I'll explain what I'm doing. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a mix. You can see that now there isn't as much liquid, and so that cup of pasta will go right in here. It's perfect. And so I'm just gonna put some saran wrap on that so we can keep all of the flavors in the pot and not in the refrigerator. And we'll pull it up tomorrow. All right, everything's in the refrigerator with the notes. I'm gonna put the bread on top. It's ready to go. And let's see what Paul thinks and what the kids think. I just got home from church. Everybody said they loved the lunch, and so now it is my turn to eat. I'm so hungry. So I was able to get the beans in there, so it's perfect. It's ready to go. I have some salad. Right behind me is a breadstick just for me, and it's so good. So I hope you like this copycat version of the Olive Garden's pasta fagioli. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments if you'll be making it with your family, and stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. See you soon.